So what's good with everybody? I got this video, Truth on Celebrities and Politicians, right? So basically I'm just gonna break it down and then I'm gonna show y'all some videos that's gonna really show what I'm saying, right? So basically you even have kids all being brought up to look at the mass like cattle, right? Even people in third world countries, right? They're living off the land. They're trying to live off of, they're not trying to be dependent on factories and oil rigs. They might want to be dependent on nature, and we'll animalize these lands. We'll call them barbaric, and then we go kill these lands, right? So celebrities have always been that tool to get the sheep herded to an evil rule, to get them normalized in something that is actually chaos, right? Where we are basically, how can I say this? People are living in comfortability, rappers, celebrities, politicians. These people are either promoted because they promote the agenda that the government wants, which is violence between each other or disagreement or things that basically have no purpose in growth, right? They want people to be hating on each other. And I'm saying this because, think about it, right? Labels could promote people like Bob Marley, other influencer artists, even like Jimi Hendrix, right? Because they have that individuality where they follow their own will, right? They're not living the government's will. So continue the video. Each other. So if you promote that concept of, oh, look at me, you're not shit, you gotta pimp hoes, you gotta kill people, you gotta how can I say this? You gotta kill people, you gotta pimp hoes, you gotta shake your ass to be famous. And all of our youth are looking at this on the forefront and seeing this, and it's really not good, right? So the government needs these people to basically herd the mass into an evil rule that suppresses, the mass and people that are still trying to live off the land, right? They're making it harder and harder for people to live off the land and not be dependent on factories and oil rigs. And these celebrities also are basically being taught to look at us like we're stupid, we can't think for ourselves, we can't govern our own affairs. But in actuality, what way of life fertilized this planet? There had to have been a way of unity, a way of trade before this banking society. People were duped into money and all these monetary things to control the mass. So we're going to come back to a trading society. Celebrities are going to be exposed. And that's just what it is, right? So here we have a video to prove what I'm saying. All right, here we go, y'all. I have to show a video of this actor named Sandra Bullock, and they're talking about ways they stay young and they keep their young look, to keep that shine, to influence the mass in these evil concepts of how to live, where you're killing other nations to be comfortable. Your factories and oil rigs, everyone's not self-dependent. We're all dependent on the government, and then we're promoting the government's agenda that kills the planet, and it doesn't help the mass. It's basically helping these secret societies, celebrities, politicians. So let's get into this. Here we go, y'all.
You need to see this. Sandra Bullock explains how celebrities stay young for longer, and Ellen adds on something really creepy at the end. Let me know what you guys think.
Explain what it is. Well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these. Some of you, I think many of you know it. It pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen, and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes. What are you pushing into the skin, Sarah? Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores. But what is it? It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person
So, y'all, there's more, right? You thought that was it? Here's another one.
You guys need to watch this
Here's
video of
Cat
Cat Williams
Williams.
talking about Kevin Hurt.
At the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him.
So we gotta wake up, right? You know, like they're getting every bloodline into this Hollywood thing, right? What's really been going on here? You know, the French had their way of indoctrination, civilizing they call it. You know, there was torture, there was rape. You know, we gotta start waking up to how celebrities are almost like they're agreeing to have these things, wealth, fame, but in return, you got to do these acts of raping, you got to do these acts of eating people, eating flesh, and this is a real thing, y'all. You might not believe me, but as time goes, this shit will get revealed. I look into their eyes and I know a vampire when I see one. They've all done it. Even Cat Williams, he can't be trusted. He has to expose that he's done what he did his dirty work. And now he's trying to batch people that are still in the same industry he's in. So, you know, like, it's kind of a thing where it's like, they're getting us to hate on our own. And like, bro, the only way out is getting the real enemy, not exposing people that are in the same circumstances you made it out a little better and now you're gonna ride on them. How about ride on the people that are putting all y'all in that circumstance of having to sell yourself and look at the mass like cattle for fame? So let's get back into it.
Now, we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. End quote.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
You guys
Right, so I see now. I didn't see this, y'all, but I see how they get people to straggle along the fence, you know, to like still have people, you know, do what they want them to do, promote what they want them to promote in exchange for wealth, right? So let's get into another video.
Fired his whole management team. Right? What's happened?
You signed a blood contract. You don't fire people. We fire you.
Because he's a blood.
Yeah.
That's the type of contract he signed.
Mexican blood.
Mexican blood.
Yeah, that's white blood inside is Mexican blood.
Okay. So even though he said he fired everybody, he didn't really fire anybody.
No, you can't fire people. You signed up for this.
It was a blood contract. So how do you get out of a blood contract?
You don't. Ain't no blood.
Okay. Because at one point, Tekashi's at Treyway. You just posted that video up.
Listen here, Vlad. Let me tell you something. Right? You have to understand something about Tekashi 69. He in itself is the universal law of the word, right? His gang is Treyway. I want you to think about this. His gang is Treyway, which symbolizes the number 3, right? And then his name is 69, right? 369. Do you know what the number 369 means, Vlad? It is a universal number. He's signed the universe. I want you to think about this. He's a magical person in this world. And we're going to use his magic to destroy the youth like we've been doing, Vlad. He's special. And I love him.
Fired his whole management team.
Daylight shot to him. I haven't seen a lot of content of him. I gotta check him out. I think he makes music too, but man, he broke that down pretty well, right? So here we got another video.
Tell you why you don't want to be a rapper right now. How many people in this want to be a rapper or want to be in some type of industry where they can get internet fame to get money? How many? Let me tell you why. Your favorite rapper, you know what's crazy? Your favorite rapper, you're happier than your favorite rapper right now. You watching this live, he turned up, he with the money, you happier than him. That money that he got, don't make him happy. None of that. All this, everything, bro. All this real life, none of, bro. Y'all don't understand, bro. There's so many people like that be telling me they love me. I don't even know these first names. Like these rap are the weirdest I've ever met in my. Tell you why you don't want to.
See what I'm saying, y'all? I'm gonna go one more video with this.
Told me I had to like kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there. This is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt people that I really care about. And they told me to go to this office. It was on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And then when I went in, I asked them over the phone, what are they gonna have me do? They said they couldn't tell me. And then when I went into the office, they sat me down and it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors and it had a Gucci suit, a Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is, pal. And I said, no, please no, not the Gucci suit. They said it's the Gucci suit. This is the only way that you can repay for what you've done. And I said, not the Gucci suit, please. And they said, it's the Gucci suit. Told me I had to like kind of sacrifice.
See what I'm saying, y'all? Like, all these celebrities got these terms. Like, that's literally a way of torture to get you in line. Like, what are you talking about? The Gucci suit, you feel me? Like, that's only a term that, like, celebrities have, that they know. They got this lingo, they got these codes, so we can't really trust it all until they put all the names out there, right? The people that have been, the people that own the oil rigs, the people that own the factories, put their names out there, right? So the truth is gonna continue to be revealed. This is a channel, Protectors of Earth. I'm gonna start using it for videos to bring receipts. But basically, y'all, I'm also gonna have more videos play after this, but the truth is gonna continue to be revealed about these celebrities and their true intentions. Like, who's buying these 800,000 kids every year? Like, there's 800,000 kids in the US alone gone. And then you see these celebrities, shiny eyes. There's some weird things going on in Hollywood that aren't being talked about, and they have to be revealed to the mass, because the mass thinks that everything is all fine and dandy, but little do they know that they're fighting the wars of pedophiles. They're fighting the wars of sick-minded people that want to make these islands that don't want to be dependent on factories. They want to make them vulnerable to basically usurp their land, usurp their people, and not even have any retaliation for it, because we're being duped into defending their lie and bringing life out of it. So basically, these things will continue to be revealed, y'all. Here we got some politicians. We got some more examples. Here's some celebrities. Look at that. They got the Hawaiian blood to sell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a process to get everything basically usurped and to lead into this. You see this, y'all? Designer babies. These people are being promised a falsehood reality that they're gonna reap benefits from what they're doing. And I have a hunch that this is what it's all about. They want to create and design their own vessel to experience what we call life. They want to design their own genetics. This is what they're being promised to keep us asleep. Designer babies. They want to patent humans. They want to make us all clones. They want to make us cattle. They want to put numbers on our genetic lineage code, right? This is it. Designer babies. Y'all can read into this. You see what I'm saying? This is it, y'all. Here's another example. This is what your celebrity is. He's leading the sheep to a false promise. False comfortability. If you have faith in the government during this time, you have belief in the government during this time, you will fall with the government. You will fall with the sheep herder. You will fall with the politician and the celebrity, because the politicians and celebrities, they still think that they have a seat at the royal blood's table, but little do they know they're as good as us. And their only way out is if they unify and wake us up. That's why you got Cat Williams. That's why you got these people coming out, because this is a real thing, y'all. They have been leading people to these false, pointless wars, right? They've been leading people to all these horrific acts fighting the wars of pedophiles, right? They've been leading us to these things. And now we have celebrities within the thing waking people up. That's why I got to give props to Cat, right? You got to give him props, man. He came out. And then I think there's another brother that came out on Joe Rogan's show. We got to give him some props real quick, y'all.
Right now. And they're mad.
But shout out to this dude right here, Terrence Howard. Check him out. He's talking about a lot of, you know, vibrational, multi-dimensional wave light talk. You know, check him out, man. I'm telling y'all, this is going to continue. You're going to have celebrities and politicians come out because they realize that they don't have a seat at the royal blood's table. They want to get rid of the celebrities and politicians along with us. Because if you think about all this, right, they do not need American citizens that question the order, right? I'm about to make a video, The Truth on the Border Crisis, but they're basically letting people in because American citizens, you're not needed if you're questioning orders, right? They're not going to send people out in war. Oh, why am I killing this dude? Or why am I doing this? They want people that have been in that factory scenario, had to work, and, you know, they're falling for that indoctrination of looking at beings that want to be dependent on nature. They're animalizing these people by saying they're terrorists. They're saying they're, you know, so you know the dig, right? Politicians and celebrities are gonna expose this shit. They're gonna use their platforms, and we gotta respect it. And hopefully they come out with names, because that's gonna prove it all, right? We gotta look at these names. The real names are the people of the oil, people that own the oil rigs, and the people that own the dams, the people that own and the factories, food, water, and oil. These things run the damn matrix that we're in, and we're gonna keep waking up to it, y'all. Peace out, love. I got more videos, clips after this clip, so stay tuned. And I got more videos on the way.
That admitted to selling their souls, part 2. First up, we got the demon himself, NBA Youngboy. Now, there's many reasons as to why someone would think that Youngboy has sold his soul, but he literally admitted it on a song called Moving On.
He don't got no name, he a cold stepper. I spent them racks on some more jealous. I signed my deal up in blood letters.
Alright, next up we got Fetty Wap. If you listen closely to one of his most famous songs called 679, you can hear him say that he's a devil worshipper. Yeat has been accused of selling his soul since he randomly started blowing up last year. Fans picked apart his lyrics and realized he may have admitted it in a song called Lying for Fun when he said this. Rappers
year before I realized what Fujiano was saying. And that song, I took the bitch to the spot. Yeah. Gave a bitch a perk. Yeah. She didn't even understand me when I told her to drop a pan. But nigga, that part right there so good, you dancing.
Yeah, nigga see the move.
You be dancing like a motherfucker, not knowing, nigga, G talking about fucking a bitch that can't even understand nothing. Yeah. Nigga, I like my fish to flop out of water. You ever seen a fish when they get in the boat? That motherfucker be flapping like a motherfucker try to get back in the water. That's how I want my fish. I don't want my fish just laying there. Yeah, I don't want to catch no dead fish. It took me a year before I realized what
came to Hollywood. It was the homosexual ritual. This is where the homosexuals came out against it, but I didn't mind.
When he took that picture in the bathtub with the gold between his legs, he was their pinup bitch. He submitted to them like, hey, whatever goes on, I just want to get paid. That's the way they get down.
Don't try to sit home, kid. Don't try to sit home. Don't try to sit home. You see him?
But Tupac came.
I know my soul. And like all these ways, they gotta go. Modern Western ways of society. Normalizing shit that's really killing us. Normalizing hobbies that ain't serving us. That's why I sit back and I unplug. Find hobbies that assist you mentally, physically, spiritually.